All right, what's up everybody? This post is all about artificial intelligence, one of my favorite topics. Everybody's out there talking a lot about it. I just read a book called Unscaled by Hemant, Taneja, MD, General Catalyst. His investment thesis revolves around artificial intelligence. It's by far the best book I've read, and I read a lot of these books because I'm a total nerd in this topic in particular, about artificial intelligence. And the reason it is because it unpacks that this tool is the most powerful tool that humanity has ever created. And as a result, we need to be really thoughtful about how and what we do with it. And if you read Unscaled, which I did, you will find it to be one of the most impressive and simple and elegant ways to understand what it is, why it's so important, and the broad, industry-wide, global, and economically speaking, I think that probably is a little misnomer there, but it's a huge global phenomenon. Everyone's talking about it, but it's difficult to understand what it actually is, what it means, and what it does. So the purpose of this post is to shout out Scott Rowan from BlackRock. Thank you very much for taking my slide share where I took 10 key takeaways from the book. I'm going to focus on 5 for today, but 10 key takeaways from the book, put into a lightweight narrative, which is really just me as a glorified salesperson and ambassador for Unscaled, to get people excited about reading a book that I think really demystifies all of AI and gets to the root of the challenge, the opportunity. Yes, there are some negative aspects of this that we need to consider, but boy, is it an exciting time to be a part of this phenomenon. So without further delay, I'm going to name my top 5, and then I'm going to try to not go too long because I could talk about this topic forever, and I try to keep these posts 90 seconds. So here we go. Number 1, AI is this century's electricity. Think about how powerful that statement is. That is a fact, and it is very, 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 very exciting. Number 2, AI automates learning and customization for markets of 1 at scale. That is a huge statement. Again, think about the idea of economies of scale, of infrastructure, of reimagining the way that you think about the scale of your business and the interest of the consumer who always wants customization, or the customer, and one-to-one customization at scale is the ultimate holy grail. Again, I'm going too long. Data is the raw fuel. AI transforms it, being the data, into something useful and accessible. Again, a huge statement, but very important to think through. And number 4, so much of what we now do creates data. If we didn't have so much data to feed the AI to think through, we wouldn't be having this conversation. But the days of not having enough data a la 4 or 5 years ago, those days are over, which is why AI is here to stay and is the most powerful tool that humanity has ever created. And last but certainly not least, we've all heard and we remember, those of us that geek out on the topic like myself, Mark Andreessen and others talking about software is eating the world. Well, now we've moved from that into everything is ingesting and eating software, aka everything is becoming intelligent, and more and more data is coming to the surface to allow us to have much more powerful and actionable insights. Sorry for the long video. This topic is massively important to me, and obviously I have huge passion for it. That was the top 5. There's 5 more. If people like this post, perhaps that'll encourage me to do another one. If not, sorry for it being long, but this is awesome. Shout out to Scott Rowan, BlackRock, and definitely a shout out to Unscaled and Hemant, Taneja. You got to read the book. It's phenomenal. Link below. Thanks.